What's up everyone, and thank you for stopping by the channel. Today's project is this Toro lawnmower, and the problem is that the self-propel isn't working. Let's take a good look at it, find out what's wrong with it, and hopefully we can fix it. In this video, we try and repair this mower. However, it may not be the exact repair that you need to make to yours. We'll explore other options later in the video. In a previous video, we looked at this free mower that was found on the curb and discovered why it was given away. The note that came with it said it needs a new blade because the one on it was badly bent and the self-propel wasn't working. I had to replace the blade adapter and use a temporary blade to make sure the engine was working fine. I also figured out why the self-propel didn't work, which was part of the belt was missing, so we'll need to replace it. I tried to remove the belt from the mower, however I found out that I couldn't take it off until I removed a belt guard over the pulley on the transmission. So I left it hanging until the new belt came in. In the meantime, I want to look at the battery for the key start. Usually when I get a key start mower, the batteries are completely dead and I need to replace them. This particular one, there's tape all over the battery terminals that looks to have been done by the previous owner, so I need to take that off. This is kind of interesting. It looks like the negative spade connector has come loose off of the wire and the battery terminal. That's why the key start didn't work. I wonder if I touch the wire to the terminal if I can get it to start the engine. Well, I really shouldn't have done that because I didn't tighten the bolt on the blade and the belt was still hanging down from the pulley. The only good thing that happened was that it completely broke the belt, so I don't have to take the guard off the transmission on the pulley. Now I can check to see if I have a belt in my parts bin. I need to tip the mower over on both sides, so I'm going to clamp the fuel line and take the air filter off so it doesn't get soaked with gas. Next, I'll remove the wheels and some screws that hold a large plastic guard under the deck. There's also a screw under the rear chute, and I already removed the belt guard earlier in this repair. Another reason why your self-propel may not be working is that there's a problem with the transmission. If that's the case, you can either live with it or replace the transmission. Even if your transmission wasn't expensive, usually the work involved can be a bit tough and most people never attempt it. Now I need to turn the transmission around to get to the top part. An easy way to do that is to disconnect the self-propel cable from the handle. That'll give us enough slack in the cable to disconnect it from the transmission. While I'm here, I'll spin the pulley and make sure that it's working like it's supposed to. And for a better visual, I'll install one of the wheels to make sure it's rotating in the right direction. Well, it looks like it's working like it's supposed to, so next I'll remove the belt guard using a square bit. And I have to be honest, this is probably the first time I've ever had to use this tool out of my tool bag. Once the guard is off, replace the belt and then replace the guard. I did have this belt in my parts bin, so I don't have a part number or a size for you. After the guard is back on, reposition the transmission and then reconnect the self-propel cable to it. Now place the belt on the blade adapter and then put the adapter onto the shaft. Now lift the handle off the ground a bit and then test to make sure that the belt gets tight when you push the handle down and then it loosens again when you pull the handle up. Now I'm pretty satisfied that this is working like it should, so I'll replace the belt guard, the large plastic piece under the deck as well. Also, I want to reinstall the wheels on each side after I get the screws back on for the plastic piece. The gear on this wheel is partially clogged with grass, so I'm going to clean out each tooth, otherwise the gear might skip on it. There's one small problem I got to figure out, and it's the self-propel handle. It's not returning to the top like it's supposed to. Now, if we look under the handle, we can see there's a large spring that's supposed to help return it to the top position, but it looks like one of the legs is broken. I'll have to order a new one because I don't think I can make what's left over work again. The last thing to do is start the engine and test out if the self-propel is working like it's supposed to. It looks like it's working once again, and after I get a new blade, a return spring for the handle, and fix the wires for the battery, it should be ready to mow some lawns. So my question to you is, have you ever given away a mower because you didn't want to pay to have all the problems fixed on it? I'll let you know I've done this myself because the costs were either too high or the parts weren't available. You know what I've done, but I'd like to know if you've done the same thing. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate your time here. Please feel free to ask any questions, and I hope to see you in my next video.